Welcome back to the shit show, everybody. Where should we go next? I mean, we have a lot of places that we need to visit, but how about we make a quick pit stop in Marlboro County, South Carolina, specifically the town of McCall. Now, the town of McCall has 2,000 people. I thought my hometown was small. We got more than 2,000. This is a tiny little town. And in the last election, a new sheriff was elected. And that sheriff came on the job, and within weeks, the chief of police resigned his position. And every police officer that he had working for him, I think there were 4, walked out with him. They left no police force in the town of McCall. So here you have the major players to this side. You got Mayor Garner over here, former police chief Hale over here. Now, when he left his position, former police chief Hale put out a post on Facebook explaining his reasons. He said that he was constantly subjected to harassment. They had created a hostile work environment, and he was constantly having to defend himself against personal attacks, both for him and his employees, and that all of this was done by one councilman. So here's the list of the town council members. Look it over. Tell me if you get a I'm mean as hell vibe from any one of these people. I don't know them, but clearly one of them is mean as hell. So a lot has happened in tiny little McCall, South Carolina, but that's not all that happened. Within a couple of days, SLED came in and announced that they have an open investigation into the new mayor. Now, do we know what that was about? No. Do you think we'll ever find out? No. And the reason that we won't find out is because the mayor was killed in a head-on collision during a police chase. During a police chase, he was killed in a head-on collision in Marlboro County, McCall, South Carolina. So keep in mind, this all happened in the last couple of weeks. It's not like this was over a span of months or years. This was in the last couple of weeks. The police chief walked off his job. And by the way, he's the 6th police chief in 4 years in McCall, South Carolina. What the hell is so hard about being the police chief in McCall, South Carolina? Honestly, there's 2,000 people. You would think it would be the cushest job ever, but apparently not. So he walks off. His deputies walk off. And mind you, this is Christmas time. That's how bad it was. These people walked off the job at Christmas time with no severance. They said, we're out of here. It's that bad. And then you have the mayor involved in a SLED investigation. And then you have the mayor killed in a head-on collision while police were chasing him. Now, the police have said this was not in relation to any broken laws, that they had talked to his wife, the mayor's wife. She was concerned for his safety. So they were checking in on the mayor. Wasn't related to SLED investigation. They were checking in on the mayor. So much so that they chased him down. Now, the accident happened because the mayor veered into oncoming traffic and was hit by an 18-wheeler. Something is amiss in the town of McCall. And honestly, I'd be looking real close at every member of that city council to determine who's the asshole, because somebody clearly is.